So Lucas is our mobile lung cancer screening unit. We travel the state. We have 55 counties in West Virginia. We travel to 42 of them. And we do lung cancer screening for folks that meet the United States Preventative Services Task Force guidelines. And I coordinate where we're going, the travel as far as what counties, and work with the clinics, train the providers if they need that type of education on lung cancer screening, our process and billing and things like that. Set the guys up on a schedule for the week and deal with any issues that might arise as far as insurance issues or travel issues. You can imagine with a mobile unit like this, there are lots of fires to put out as we go along.
So you are primarily, you're the driver of this vehicle, and it's kind of a two-man operation from your day-to-day, right?
Yes, it is. I drive the vehicle from site to site. We also help with setting up the steps and the ramps, and also do registration for the patients when they come on. And the other person that helps me is our CT tech, which is Eric. So we're a two-man show that goes out, and it's a great job to do.
So I'll just bring a patient out here and I'll check him in on my system, and it automatically pulls him over to the CT machine. And then basically we're ready to go into the exam room. All right, so this is a fully functioning, fully capable CT machine by Canon. For what we need for the lung cancer screening, this is perfect.
And this is fully, mobile ready. I mean, we're effectively in RV, right?
Yes, with Canon, this is actually the first machine that's fully FDA approved to be fully mobile. A lot of people were thinking about the MRI. They probably had an MRI more than they've had a CT. This is kind of like a baby MRI. Except for the MRI runs off of magnets, this actually runs off of radiation. So as you can see on an MRI, your full body goes into the tube, but for a CT, only a section of your body is in there at a time. So you have all this open space, you have the beautiful ceiling, beautiful scenery on the sides. It's kind of a calming experience. And there's a microphone, you can talk to me, I can talk to you at the same time. The whole procedure takes less than 3 minutes.
Well, Erica, thank you for joining me to talk a little bit about the unit here and about Prevent Cancer Foundation's involvement. But tell me a little bit more about what kind of brought this program around, or PCF's involvement in it.
Sure. So this program was selected through our community grants program. Every year we run a grant cycle, where we invite applications from across the U.S. It's a very competitive cycle, and so community projects doing cancer prevention and early detection in local areas apply to receive funding from us. And we have an external committee of cancer professionals from across the country that review them. And West Virginia University received a community grant award from us this year for their lung cancer screening project across the state. We've funded a couple different projects in West Virginia. We're thrilled to be supporting this project now for lung cancer in West Virginia. And so it's helpful to know if a group is doing lung cancer screening, say in Michigan, and they can share what worked for them in terms of outreach and recruitment, then we like to get them connected to a new grantee to share that knowledge.
So what are the guidelines when it comes to people who should consider getting screened for lung cancer?
So the guidelines were just recently expanded in March of 2021, and they are now 50 to 80 years old, a smoking history of 20 pack years. So that's basically 2 packs a day for 10 years, anything that equals that 20 pack years, or have quit within the past 15 years.
So it's still very important for even those who have managed to quit smoking to still get screened, because you don't know what you don't know, right? It's
Absolutely, yes. It's still important for them to get screened. So this program has been a beautiful dream of a lot of people, and we've all been really excited to see it go out on the road this year. We've worked really hard to get it out. And it is an awesome opportunity to get to serve my fellow West Virginians and know that we're saving lives every day.